Is your Seiko Kinetic dead? Let's change the capacitor. Start off by taking off the case back. You can use your JAXA wrench to loosen it. Once you have the case back off, you can remove the rotor screw. Carefully set this to the side so you don't lose it. Now you can carefully remove your rotor. Next, you can carefully remove your winding gear. Set that to the side. Now carefully remove the two screws that hold down the capacitor clamp. And then remove the capacitor clamp cover. Next, remove your capacitor film and be sure to save that to the side since the new capacitor doesn't have one. Now you can remove your old capacitor. You can discard this capacitor as we won't be needing it anymore. We can now begin reassembly. The new capacitor is Seiko part number 302324T, and it comes just with the capacitor. First, install a capacitor into its proper space. Now replace the capacitor film that you saved to the side earlier. Line the film up with the notch at the top left of the film. Now you can replace your capacitor cover clamp. Use the same notch that you used to line up the film to line up the cover, located right here. Now you can replace and tighten the two screws that hold down the cover clamp. Now we can replace the winding gear. It has two flat sides in the center that will only go on one way. Now you can replace your rotor. This also has two flat sides that only goes on one way. Once in place, just make sure it rotates with the gear. Now you can replace the screw that holds down the rotor, and we're almost finished. Tighten the screw down and then just spin the rotor and make sure that it's in good working order. Now you can screw the case back on by hand. Get it as tight as you can and use the JAXA wrench to finish it off. We are now finished and your Seiko Kinetic should be running again. You can browse our inventory of Seiko parts at Watch-Modz.com.